Hi, I'm Sarah Gallegos, and this is my personal project. So for a quick summary of my project, my whole point and my goal is to inform my community about the effects that fast fashion brands have on the environment and how they can reduce their consumption and what are the alternative ways to shopping. By doing this, I'm going to be taking 8 pieces that I found from the thrift stores over the past few months and turning 4 of them into trendy pieces that you can find on a fast fashion website. Other 4 pieces that I found are pieces that are higher brands, things that you can find at the thrift store to kind of debunk the rumors that thrift store clothes are dirty and never really good. So let's just get started. For this flip, I have a white ribbed tank top. I found this in a pack of 3 of the same ones at a Goodwill, and it was $3 for 3 tank tops, which is a super good deal. I'm going to attempt to tie-dye this. I'm actually going to try something more difficult and try to recreate this with the little heart, which is a little scary. These are other options that you can do if the heart is too complicated. All you're gonna need is tie-dye, rubber bands, water, and your t-shirt. So while you watch me tie-dye this, I'm going to give you a couple facts about the fast fashion industry and how harmful it is. First, we're going to talk about waste and landfills. In the United States alone, over 11 million tons of clothing is thrown away each year. And even if recycled or donated to thrift stores or others, much of the clothes end up in landfills anyway. Fabrics like polyester are filled with microplastics, meaning that clothing made from polyester, which most of the fast fashion clothing is, takes 100 to 200 years to decompose. Crazy. Even if the clothing is sent or bought from a third world country, it will probably end up in landfills anyway. So when you see these brands producing a lot, example above, that is a whole lot of waste. So the first DIY thing for the first DIY outfit is actually super simple, and it's just cutting this top. I found this brown, just ribbed tank top. I'm pretty sure I got this at a Salvation Army, and I think it was on a really good deal. I believe I got this for like $1.50. This is the tank top that I will be recreating. This tank top sells for, I think, $16 on the website of Branding Melville, and I bet there are a lot of other fast fashion websites that sell something super similar, so I feel like it's just a basic, so let's just get right into that. So this is sort of like my little setup that I have going on here. We have the brown tank top that I'm cutting, and then I put over top of it a tank top that I already own, just as kind of like a length guide. And then on top I put my AP World textbook just so they don't move around while I'm cutting. And then I'm going to take a piece of chalk. You can use a white color pencil or really anything, and I'm just going to make a line and then get to cutting. For the flipping of the bottom half of the outfit, I found this skirt. It is from the brand Express. So it actually fits me really well on the waist, but the way it like ends on me, it just looks a little bit wonky. So I'm gonna cut it a little bit so it suits me a little bit better. I slowed down the time lapse a little bit to give you some more facts, this time about emissions. When creating synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, spandex, and a lot more, you have to burn fossil fuels and use harmful chemicals. This process takes excessive amount of energy, resources, and of course burns a lot of fossil fuels. And because of the mass amount of clothing that's constantly being produced, this makes the fast fashion brand have a huge carbon footprint, almost bigger than oil and air travel companies. And annually, the emission from the textile industry is 1.2 billion tons of carbon dioxide. So for the 2 outfits and the 4 pieces that I found at the thrift store that are on-brand pieces, I am going to first start off with the pants. So here are a pair of pants that I found at a Goodwill. They were $6, and I took a tote bag that I also found at Goodwill and cut it into little patches, as you're about to see, and fabric glued them onto the pants, and this was my second flip for the bottoms. However, I lost the time-lapse footage of me doing it, so here's a before and after photo. So the first pair of pants are these black Levi's. These were a whopping $15 at a Goodwill. So this is the closest thing that I found that they're retailing online now. They are like $108 compared to $15, which is a great deal. The next pants are another pair of jeans. These are a light wash, high-waisted mom Guess jean, very in. They were $10. Again, a great deal for what is on their website now. Retails for, I think it was like $89 or $90. Pretty expensive compared to $10. They've got that like vintage washed out look, which is very in style. So for the tops, the first one we have is this top that says San Francisco on it. For this top, again, I got it at a Goodwill and it was $5.99 and it was on sale for 25% off, so I got it for $4.49. And I will be comparing it to these tops, which range from prices $5 to $22, which is kind of crazy. So the next and final piece is this top, which is a Hard Rock Cafe top in the color brown, which has been a very in color recently. So this top was $6, $5.99 at another Goodwill. I'll be comparing it to these tops. These I found on the website, was the closest thing. They retail for $31. And these are ones that I found on reselling sites. People resell them for like $17 to $20, I think, the ones that I found. So let's put all these outfits together.